Alrighty guys, I'm Casey and welcome to a brand new series here on the channel. Welcome to a little bit of an old game. This is called Milkmaid of the Milky Way. And I have no idea what it's about, but I certainly want to give it a go. So let's find out together what this game that's called Milkmaid of the Milky Way is all about. Now this game was released at the beginning of 2017 according to the wiki page. Deep in a Ford, a girl in a bovine, Western Norway, 1929. That was a year after my nan was born. This is a story from Cuff Ledge, a small farm perched on a mountain edge. Now, from what I gather, it's a point-and-click adventure, and I used to play Broken Sword as a kid. I used to play Escape from Monkey Island. I loved them, and then there was Myst. I didn't like that. So, my quest is to upload a Let's Play of as many games as physically possible to YouTube across both my channels, and to stream them over on Twitch. So I went to 2017 and I had a look at some of the games that were released in 2017, and this was one of them quite early on in the year, quite in January. And I thought, you know what, that's a good place to start. So it's a point-and-click adventure. Another restless night. Luckily the storm had passed. The fields were wet, but the sun was rising fast. Enough hours spent in bed. I heard impatient mooing from the shed. Milking and dairy were my priorities. Today, Erland was coming to pick up the cheese. Okay, so sometimes in these point and click... Oh, my milk bucket and tools were gone. So strange. Had a thief wandered through the mountain range? So we've got this, which is our options. And the only options are this. It just doesn't allow me to change the resolution. And then we've got cheese. Mother's recipe. Pour fresh milk in the separator. So this allows us to make cheese, butter. Today I repaired the separator and added a feature to the accelerator. Okay, so this is just like a journal. We'll read that at some point later on. I do want to read that. But I think we gotta... I took some firewood, but it was wet. Everything had soaked in the rain. So we've got soaked firewood. Okay. Let's go in the barn. Okay, so we need to milk the cows. Cows moaned impatiently moo. The cows moaned an impatient moo. I needed something to milk into though. Okay, so there's nothing to milk into over here. Can I actually control her and walk around? No, I can't. Okay, let's try and go in the house. Okay, so we've got this here. The spinning wheel was for making yarn, but we no longer kept sheep in our barn. What about if I put these in the cauldron? The wood was too wet, I had to admit. I need to dry it before it was lit. Okay, so we used the wood clearly there. I took the spoon, I would need it soon. The churn we used to beat cream into spread. It made thick, greasy butter, perfect for bread. Reading books was my greatest passion. Erland would give me a weekly ration. Okay. My parents' portrait, their wide open stare, they seemed to be following me everywhere. Okay, we've done that. I just want to click this. You crank the separator, your hand ablaze. To force the cream and milk to part ways. My modification was clever, without any clutter. The cream would trickle down and churn into butter. We don't have anything. Had I been visited by a vandal? The separator was missing its handle. What should I do? I drew a blank. I couldn't make butter without a crank. Can we... Okay, so we got that. Can we grab the... Up here I had no one to impress, so I wore my pants instead of my dress. Okay. So there's like nothing that we can do inside the house, it would seem. And we already know that the tools are missing. So the question is, we can go down here, look. Town was a 3-hour hike away. The cows needed herding. I needed to stay. Okay, so we can't go to there. We can't actually herd the cows. What about... Oh, we can go over here, though. Okay. There's something there, look. I would get it out if I could, but the nail was stuck in the wood. Okay, so we need some sort of like hammer. Resting was sometimes the best thing. I absolutely agree. I don't think we can use the spoon to get it out, but you might as well try. Okay, we can use the spoon. I wasn't expecting that. Finally, I removed that stubborn nail, my greatest conquest, a fairy tale. So, with 90-degree bends. Solid metal with a square shape ends. Everything rhymes in this game. Oh, we got a bucket. How had the bucket ended up here? Had the wind made it disappear? Okay, so we can actually milk the cows now. But the question is, do we actually want to go back down and milk the cows, or do we want to continue and see what's up here? I think we continue and we see what's up here. Yeah, okay, there's a save there. Good. Just vast open fields. In a nice sunshine. To be honest, I'm thinking we go back and we milk the cows. But then again, don't cows like need a piece of equipment to milk? I'm sure they do. Or maybe that's just advanced farms. Ah, we got something here, look. A metal pole to use as a tether. The boat had sunk in stormy weather. Again, more rhymes. So I can get up there, which is cool. All the way up the mountain top. Okay. The flowers I had left here were dry as a bone after being left out in the wind all alone. With a sudden gust, the dry flowers turned to dust. Okay, what's this? I picked up some rocks. Squarish like flat blocks. Again with the rhymes. Father and me had built this for Mother. A year later, a memorial for another. Okay. So you can see that the like icon twitches when we go over something that can be of use. Okay. So let's continue down here. Actually, I want to go here. Okay, so you can double click to make a speed up. Okay. Not the best graphics in the world, I'll say. It would keep me up at nights, the thought of falling, the fear of heights. The waves were breaking far, far below. This was a place where I shouldn't go. Can I... I couldn't use that there, I should transfer. I want to know if I could skip it. So, there's definitely something. Okay, she really doesn't like the edge of that. So, I guess we go back to the farm now because I don't see anything else out here. I mean, it is always possible that I have missed something. The lake was crystal clear and frigid. Swimming here would leave you rigid. Okay. Actually, hang on a minute. Let me just try see if I can fill the bucket up with... That would be a big mistake. I had nothing to throw in the lake. We could throw that easily in the lake. Okay. I guess it's back home we go. Although we came from up here or did we come from down? I think we came from down here, didn't we? So there is another place to go. It's not very clearly labelled, but that's okay. Oh, hello. What's this? Had the rock fallen from the mountainside? It was 2 meters tall and 1 meter wide. It looked like a huge salt stone, its shape mysterious and unknown. A piece had fallen off the rock. I picked up the decently sized block. Okay, so it doesn't look like there's actually anywhere to go here. I came to a hole that looked and tasted like salt. So we've got salt. I don't know what we're going to use salt for, but we've got salt. We can make salt water with a bucket and some water, but it won't let us use a bucket in the water, so we can't do that just yet. Maybe that's something later on. I've not played this game before. This is my first time playing it, so... I do like a good point and click. They're really nice to play. They're just really easy just to sit down and chill with. And of course, I always love recording my gameplays, so... Let's go ahead and milk the... Alright girls, time to squeeze. And out some milk for the butter and cheese. Milking a cow. After milking, as always, I let the cows up to graze. That didn't rhyme! Until evening the cows could do as they pleased, but I needed to finish the butter and cheese. That did rhyme. Okay, so can I combine that with... Okay. Cows grazed lazily on the mountain grass. For a cow, this was definitely first class. Okay. So now we need to go back and sort of make it work. Got to churn the butter into cheese, I think. At least that's what I think it said. Come on, hurry up. We've not got all day. Well, we do have all day. Maybe there's something actually in the... Wow, you let them graze quite a distance from your farm. Maybe there was something like hidden in here that we didn't see before. Oh no, I don't actually see anything. And nothing's flashing on the bar, so... Damn, maybe there just isn't anything in here. Okay, let's go back in the house. So, before the milk went into there, I had to separate the cream with care. Okay. I felt the chunks burning. This was only used for churning. Okay. Had I been visited by a vandal? Okay, so... Okay, can't use that. An idea in my mind lit like a candle. Maybe the nail could be used as a handle. As far as I could tell, the nail fit really well. Okay. Bizarro. No time to wait. The milk was ready to separate. Churny, churny, churn, churn, churny, churny, churn, churn. Making milk and cream and butter and all things nice. The churn was filled to the brim and the milk was nice and skim. Before the butter could be eaten, it had to be churned. It had to be beaten. Okay, I don't know if I accidentally clicked that myself or if she just automatically went over to it. The butter was done, ready for Erlen's next pickup run. Next, the cheese had to be made, but missing ingredients had me delayed. Okay, so we need to make butter, don't we? A big fat brick of... No, we don't. We need to make cheese. So maybe it's time we actually read this. Okay, cheese. Pour fresh milk in separator. Separate the skim milk. Keep the cream for later. The milk won't curdle by default. Bring it to a boil. Add vinegar and salt. Don't let it clot. Stir, stir the pot. Okay. Butter. The churner must be full of cream. Beat it hard. Go full steam. Churn the butter till it's thick. It could become hard and stick. Remember to keep it cool or else will melt to a pool. Today I repaired the separator and added a feature to the accelerator. When I separate the milk and the cream, it will automatically... Remember... this is just... Remember to grease the door. It's been stuck before. Hinges need oil or grease when they sounds like a flock of geese. Okay. No, that's not actually not what I wanted to do. So... I let out a sigh. This was meant for wood. Dry. Yes, I know, but the wood isn't dry. Okay. Skim milk in the pot. Now it needed to get hot. Okay, which means we need to get this dry somehow. Can I just, like... Can I put the wood on here? I had to use that at another location. The spinning wheel was mostly for decoration. Okay, so we can't use the wood here. We somehow need to dry the wood. Okay. And if I'm honest, I'm not quite sure how to do that. Town was a 3 out. Okay, so we still can't go. So that's that. Is there anything else that's like over here? Oh. We didn't see this before. Yay, we got a lemon. The fruit had a certain appeal with its fresh smell and yellow peel. So it did say something about some doors being stuck. Growing fruit had been Mother's quest, so usually didn't grow out here in the West. Okay, so the question is, which door has been stuck? Because I haven't come across a door that's been stuck. Was there like one in the house that I didn't see? Slept lately. That was where I slept. Lately, not so well. Strange sounds woke me up like an alarm bell. Okay, so there doesn't seem to be any door in here. I was good, I didn't need more wood. I looked across my rack and all my tools were mysteriously gone. Okay. So I feel like we've been everywhere down there, so we definitely need to come up here. I think. Such beauty, but so remote. I swallowed the lump in my throat. Resting was sometimes the best thing. Okay, so there's like, is there anything like hidden passageway over here? Nope. So I guess we go up here. I mean, I definitely think that we can add salt to the pot. Let's just do that. Maybe the wood dries itself after a certain amount of time. I mean, that's possible. I have played games where stuff like that have happened. I squeezed a lemon from the garden, hoping it would make the cheese harden. This must be salt, I was reasoning, and threw it in a good pitch of seasoning. Putting that in the pot? I think not. Okay, so... No, we can't put that in the pot. Can we stir it? The right tool at the right spot, but first I needed to get the kettle hot. The wood was too wet, so we definitely need a way to dry the wood. And I let it outside, that wasn't even worth a try. Well, that would dry the wood. Oh, hang on a minute. Okay. So, doesn't get used there. And there's like literally nothing in here, is there? Nope, nothing in there. Okay, so we definitely need to go and find out exactly where to put the wood. Okay, so there's definitely something there. We could go back that way. Nope, okay. Anything over here? Okay, so there's definitely something up there. Which again just leads out. The cows are gone! I'm almost certain the cows were over here. I'm certain this is where we let the cows graze. I should let the cows have their grass so they can fill up. Okay, so we gotta leave them be. Okay, so... There's something I've clearly missed over here. Out there, the sea, I felt a wave inside of me. Okay, what about you? As I suspected, the rock was unaffected. Okay. So there's nothing over here. We can't go over there, and there's nothing down here. So let's head back. And we'll head up the mountainside. Over here, look. See if I missed something that was over here. I mean, salt does dry things out. So what if we just... Don't think this will work. Yeah, I didn't think it would work. But I'd be remiss if I didn't try. Okay. Let's have a little look over here. And perhaps, with a little bit of luck... Okay, so what about if we were to put the logs on here? I couldn't use that there, maybe it was needed elsewhere. Okay. Okay, no. That just takes us back. Fair enough, fair enough. I don't actually want to go back. There's got to be something that I'm missing. From lake to river to waterfall, like tears of a crying mountain tour. I don't really know, that didn't work. Okay, there's got to be something over here. This looks a little bit different. No, it doesn't. It would keep me up at night. The thought of falling, the fear of heights. Okay. I thought dense didn't make any sense. I didn't think it would make any sense. I mean, we've got to somehow dry the wood out. No need to dry, that would go awry. She really doesn't like it there. So the only next place we can go is up here. Maybe I didn't look up here hard enough. I mean, we might be able to go down there. Okay, that didn't work. The canine was done. It didn't need rocks. A shrine for the parents and nature's building blocks. Ah! We could dry the wood out up here. I would go to cry. This time I felt the wet wood to dry. Yes! In time the wood would dry, so I decided to say goodbye. Okay, so, I mean... Nope. Okay. Come on, I don't know where she's going. I clicked somewhere and she's walking, so I'm going to see where she ends up. Oh, she's ended up there. Okay. The cows graze lazily on the mountain grass. For a cow, this was definitely first class. Yes, we've seen that. But I think that is going to call it for this episode, guys. And I will see you in the next one. So guys, if you enjoyed the video, please do consider leaving a like. It really helps out the channel and I really do appreciate it. So please do leave that like. And click subscribe if you want to see more from me. Guys, I'm Casey. I want to thank you so much for watching. And I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.